I want to kind of take a little small time to talk about my stance on the Dark Viper AU situation. And my thing is, as much as I love reaction channels, and as much as I watch a lot of reaction channels, like More Life Shack and others, I do stand with Dark Viper AU. That is the truth. If you create something and somebody just reacts to it, even though they're adding what they're adding, it doesn't stop that they interacted already with something that you already created. My favorite example he used, if someone paint a dog and you just put a hat on that dog, it doesn't mean that it's still not a dog. It's just a dog now with a hat. So on my stance of things, I stand with that I truly agree. I am a creative person, and y'all will see in these more videos, and you've already seen in my short form content on YouTube Shorts what I'm working on, what I already created, and my concept for a lot of things, even with my skits and gaming videos. If somebody were to react to that, and my channel is small in the grand scheme of things, even though I'm very grateful for it, if somebody that has thousands of subscribers were to react to my content, which I wouldn't try to take it down, I wouldn't mind it, but if somebody would react to my content and they have thousands of followers and they get to take that, upload it to YouTube, and they make money from it while I'm sitting here in the hundreds, while there might be some people that might come subscribe to my channel, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not the one that's winning. So at the end of the day, I feel like his stance is correct. I stand with Dark Viper AU on this specific situation. I don't know the guy. We never had any conversations. Just from the videos I've watched, it makes very logical sense. Easy and logical sense. To my new show of short form content on YouTube Shorts called My 2 Cents. This is where we talk about little things in the world that we talk about. My opinion means nothing. I'm just a small content creator. But let's talk about it, man. My 2 cents on brain rot content. I don't understand it. I didn't know that it was that hard to be creative. I mean, like, you could do gaming content, gaming videos, gaming movies. You could do memes. You could do some reaction videos. So many things you could do. There's this thing on YouTube where they just show you a bunch of live streams of what people are doing all around the world. Cooking videos, so many things. And there's a live stream I ran across one time. Somebody with a bunch of toys over their head just going bibbly bibbly bumblebees. Like, just saying the same thing over and over again, making themselves look stupid and not realizing that they're not being laughed with, they're being laughed at. And I don't know. I keep on seeing the same person over and over again. I don't know if it's because it's one of my subscribers or something, but I don't even watch live streams. I might see it every now and then, but I kept on seeing it, and it was like, how is that a productive piece of your time? Something that makes you honestly feel fulfilled? Or is that just you want people to laugh at you? Or is it for kids? I got so many questions that I'm not getting answered to. Or live streams where, and I only saw it a couple of times because there's genuinely sane people out there. But I saw another one where somebody was making jokes about inviting people to Diddy parties and sticking their tongue out. Now, I didn't know that that was a cool thing to do. I mean, he didn't have a smile on his face. He wasn't joking about it. And knowing what P. Diddy did, I didn't know that that was a fun thing to do, a cool thing to do, something to really make jokes about. And I sat there and I thought, I was like, Is this something that the new generation are doing? Is this something that people just think is cool to do? Is this another form of content that people decide to make? And even though it's not cool when people joke about it, at least I understand it, because there's no border in comedy. In comedy, there is no rules. There's no holds barred. So, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. But I don't get it. So that's my 2 cents on short form content. I'm not the most productive person. Like, for instance, I could have did my schoolwork today and from my college, but I had some other things to do, and even after I got done with that, I could have. Welcome back to the next episode of 2 Cents, where I give my little 2 cents on crazy situations or things that happen in the world as a form of short form content. Now, in this episode, it's just called Where Is. What happened to the creativity in the community? Despite my voice and despite my baby face, I was born in 2000, which means my old ass was here at the start of YouTube. I wasn't making videos until 2020, but I was here watching YouTube videos when it got more popular, and even around 2010 when I just used to watch nothing but WWE. What happened to the creativity of the people just doing something just to do it? What happened to just being creative, putting yourself out there, and it happened? Like, YouTube trending page used to be a lot of artists, like painters, drawers, people trying to learn how to animate. Like, it used to be stuff like that. Now when you scroll on YouTube Shorts, you hear, oh, I'm an artist, and I feel bad for the people that scrolled. Well, for the 10% that stayed, blah, blah, blah. That is a thing that most new artists say. Like, no one tries unique ways or unique things to promote themselves. No one tries to do anything unique these days. No one tried. They just see the algorithm of a method that someone else created, or just look up different trends all day and how to blow up. People are afraid of the grind these days. I've created this YouTube account in 2014. I didn't post on it. I went through first on the original YouTube channel where I went up to like 50 subscribers. Now on this one, I got even more. Now I'm at 131 subscribers. And that is the amount of average YouTubers that make it. But I'm okay with that. People are just trying to look up quick ways to blow up, to the point where companies are making little apps that all you gotta do is put this.
Another episode of the YouTube Shorts talk show My 2 Cents.
I have a question. Is it a hot take to say that the WWE 2025 Royal Rumble was one of the most star-studded Royal Rumbles of all time? From the beginning, with having Rey Mysterio and Penta and people like Andrade and all these different like rising stars, solidified stars, and luchadors, to having Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, so many more, and then cap it off with no one really picking Jey Uso to win, and Jey Uso won. We can't sit here and since WrestleMania 41 was what it was, we can't sit here and put down all the other pay-per-views that was happening in this year from the Royal Rumble 2025 pay-per-view as a whole, it had some of the biggest pops. The return of Alexa Bliss. Everybody likes to say boo to Charlotte Flair, but when she returned and was hitting chops in that ring, everybody was yelling woo, because everybody was happy that she was back until she won. And even that women's match was pretty good. Now, Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. Sorry, it was trash. But there has been many Royal Rumble pay-per-views that has been like that. But we can't sit here and slander and sit here and say that the 2025 Royal Rumble was not fantastical. And it built up to that night one main event of WrestleMania of Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. So, yeah. Is it a hot take? I don't know. You decide. Welcome back to my show of 2 cents. I love you. Peace.